Hi there, and welcome to the first video on this channel. So I decided to make a YouTube channel. And before I talk a little bit about why that is, I'm just gonna introduce myself a little bit, or rather, I'm at least gonna tell you my name. It is Sondre, that is my first name, and I am Norwegian, in my early 30s, and yeah, I decided to make a YouTube channel, and the name is Sonsan TV. The son part comes from the first three letters in my first name, Sondre, and the son part comes from the three first letters in my family name, which I'm not going to reveal here. So the name Sonsan TV is, yeah, pretty self-explanatory, I guess, based on that. And the name doesn't give off that I'm going to speak only about one specific topic. Rather, it has a pretty open scope, which I think is good. And the reason why I think this is good is because going forward, I prefer to make videos when I feel compelled to do so, instead of because some mental pressure exists in my mind that I have to produce. And I'm pretty confident that having a video channel with an open scope will mean that I can produce videos when I want to, when it suits me. So that's the reason for that. And yeah, also I'm just gonna make videos about the things I want to talk about when I want to talk about them. So I might cover various topics. We'll see. I have no idea where it's gonna go, and that's fine. It's just gonna go wherever it's gonna go. No pressure. But with all that being said, I cannot sit here and say that there aren't anything that I would wish to talk about, maybe, or focus on already at this given time, because there are in fact some things. One of them is health, and the reason why I want to talk a little bit about health is because I am faced with a health challenge, and I have been for about 4 years now, at least since 2020. Probably sooner, but I'm not going to go into the whole story, at least not for now. And the health problem that I have is ME/CFS. That's what it's called. Myalgic encephalomyelitis is what the ME part stands for, and chronic CFS stands for chronic fatigue syndrome. Doesn't sound too good, does it? So basically, I'm at least going to cover this ailment, more specifically my experience with it, and at least insofar as the ME content is concerned, anyone can watch it. It's for anyone that is interested, also healthy people if they want to learn more about it. But it will especially please me if some of this content in the future can be of help to those that are unfortunate enough to have to tread this path after me. Because it is no secret that if I had known what I know today at an earlier point, it could have saved me a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. So some people might be thinking, well, he doesn't look that sick. He's sitting upright. He's not laying in a dark room. And he's talking relatively normal. Some would say maybe. Some would say maybe not. I don't know. Um, and that's true, um, right now in this moment at least. But it doesn't mean I'm not sick, because I am really sick. And a lot of the time, I need to lay down, even now. And I'm doing better now than I did 5 months ago. But even now, I have to spend a lot of my day in a horizontal position. That's just my reality. And of course, this video does not give that off. And of course, if you are familiar with ME/CFS at all, you will know that many ME patients at certain given moments can appear to be healthy. But that is only because you see a fraction of their timeline throughout the day. If you really saw their entire time span and what they were doing during all those hours, not just on the one day, but maybe in a week, in a month, so on, you would know that they're not healthy. They're really not healthy. So yeah, I'm not here to defend my diagnosis, my situation. People can have their judgments. I know in my heart, in my mind, what is true. I know how I used to live. I know I'm not a lazy person in any kind of way. In fact, anyone who knows me would have said I'm the complete opposite of a lazy person. And I'm not going to talk about what I did before or my achievements or anything like that. It's not important. So I'll just let that be. So yeah, I'm going to talk about ME/CFS because I've had the ailment for 4 years now. And for this reason, I obviously do have my own experience with it. And throughout this time, I also realized that the so-called conventional healthcare system has very little to offer. So you have to go your own way with this. It's the only way. Maybe you're lucky to meet a good doctor who has a good understanding and that can help you with some advice and even some, medications, maybe. But for a lot of us, that isn't the case. And even if you are lucky enough to meet such a doctor, it doesn't mean that you can just expect them to heal you. You still have to do the work with this. There's no way around it. And maybe there will be a cure at some point in the future, or at least treatments that offer more help than they do presently. But we do not know that, and it's still something that hasn't happened. So all we can do is to do the best that we can do at each given moment in time based on the knowledge that exists. And I do think I have some valuable knowledge to share about this topic, and I intend to do so on this channel. So based on my experience with the illness, my personal experience, different things that I've tried, but also based on, of course, experience from other people, that other people's experiences that I have picked up on places like YouTube and the internet and so on, based on knowledge from books that I've read, papers, scientific papers, and so on and so on. So it's just going to be my knowledge, basically, that I have accumulated throughout the years. So yeah, ME/CFS is going to be a topic, and health in more general as well, because if you want to manage ME, and I'm not even just going to say heal it, because that shouldn't really be the focus. You should just learn to live well with it, and if healing comes, it comes. And by healing, then I mean complete healing. But as we know, it's not really that binary. A lot of people, they have this very binary view when it comes to health. Either you're completely sick or you're completely healthy. But truth is that most people, they are going to be within a certain range. And it's the same with ME/CFS. I don't focus on complete healing. If it comes great. but then first you need to decide on a definition of what complete healing means. And I'm not going to do that right now because that is a topic of itself. So what I'm focused on is improving my quality of life, which when it comes to this illness means that I can do more without suffering certain symptoms. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Now my mind is really starting to get tired, so I'm starting to struggle a bit with my line of thoughts, and that is how it is with this ailment. It happens quickly, but I will try to finish what I was going to say in this first video. Yeah, I'm going to talk about CFS, and I'm going to talk about health more generally, because you need to have a holistic approach to CFS if you want to see results, and many things go into that, which I will cover later. So yeah, I guess it's fair to say that this might be a central focus for this channel going forward, but like I said earlier, I decided to have an open scope for this channel because I don't know what I want to talk about in the future, and it can change over time, and I already have some other ideas about things I want to talk about. So we will see. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this first video. I just wanted to make a first video for the channel, and the uploads are gonna be unscheduled. I'm gonna upload when I feel like it, if I feel like it, and we'll just see if more content will come. Hopefully that will be the case, but yeah, it's only if certain ideas are channeled to me and I feel inspired to talk about them that I will. But yeah, I think I feel inspired to talk about certain things, and hopefully that will happen. So yeah, and hopefully some of this content in the future can also help people, because I'm not making this just to sit and watch these videos myself. I hope some of my experiences, especially all the mistakes I made, can be of use to someone else that are dealing with a similar situation. Because had I known what I know today at an earlier point, it could have saved so much quality of life for me. There is no doubt about that. So thanks for coming along, and yeah, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.